Chicago and the Philippines. A comprehensive review of the week's special community events, featuring many exciting personalities, handled by the most professional Chicago Philippine Reports TV staff.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Chicago Philippine Reports TV, still the #1 Filipino show in the Midwest. I'm Girly Pascual. Welcome to our show. Today we have all the top stories from the Philippines. We also have what's happening in our own Filipino-American community of Chicago. We have interesting interviews led by our very own executive producer, Miss Veronica Layton. We have Bridget Cotero Carino. All these are coming up and more afterward from our sponsors. Please stay with us.
Bamban Tarlac Mayor Alice Go once lived in Kanumay West Village, Valenzuela City, according to documents of her family's companies. Aside from her siblings and father, a Chinese citizen named Wen Yi Lin also had the same address. Some senators suspect Lin is Go's real mother. ABS-CBN went to Kanumay West Village, but according to employees there, as far as they know, Go nor Lin did not live in the compound, which had a fabrics factory. Village officials said the same.
Hinanap po namin, pina-search po namin kahit sa yung mga pangalan din po. If anything, wala po talaga kaming record.
Senator Sherwin Gatchalian, meanwhile, did not find any record of the Go's QJJ embroidery company.
Nung chinek namin sa business permit section ng City Hall, walang ganun na registered company. At yung year na sinabi sa amin ay 2007. So, chinek namin yung 2007 records, wala kaming nakitang ganong na registered company.
ABS-CBN also checked Lin's address in Balintawak, Quezon City, registered with the Bureau of Internal Revenue. According to a security guard, neither Go nor Lin lived in the said house. Village officials said they did not have residents with those names. In light of the uncertainties regarding Go's citizenship, Gatchalian urged her to take a DNA test with Lin.
Napakadaling mag-imbento ng kwento. Kaya ang pinakamaganda ngayon ay mag-DNA silang dalawa.
Yun.
Para mapatunayan na itong mga lumalabas na impormasyon ay hindi totoo.
Lin is an incorporator in 7 out of the 14 businesses under Go's name, something that Gatchalian found curious.
So, normal yan sa mga family business. Nakikita ko yan sa mga family business na pag family business ka, yung nanay mo, incorporator, yung tatay mo, incorporator, mga kapatid mo, incorporator, officers rin kayo lahat.
Gatchalian said Go has already been proven to have lied when she denied knowing her siblings, Sheila and Seaman Go, during the May 7 Senate hearing. Her father, Jan Zong Go or Angelito Go, is also believed to have lied when he applied for the birth certificate of his children. Gatchalian wants to improve the process of registering births, especially since the Philippine Statistics Authority reported cases of fake birth certificates. The senator also wants to strengthen the law against money laundering because of the possibility that this happened in the illegal Philippine offshore gaming operators or POGOs in Bamban. Go's lawyers have still not responded to our request for comment.
Most Asian markets closed out the trading month on a positive note, with eyes on the all-important core PCE data in the United States. Stocks in the region undeterred despite the latest official factory activity figures in China missing expectations, with non-manufacturing back in contraction territory. Here at home, Philippine shares back to a weekly decline, down almost 3%. The main index, while higher on Friday, settles at the 6,400 level, capping a tumultuous month that saw relatively strong corporate earnings, yet slower first quarter growth and a weaker peso against the dollar. For next week, the focus turns to the latest inflation print, with monetary authorities expecting it at a higher range of up to 4.5%.
Given the challenges that we're still facing, I think there could be I think it's still range bound between 6.3 to around 6,800. I think that's still the range. But the problem is, again, these headwinds that we're seeing could really just limit the rally closer to around 6.5. I think at this point in time, looking at the chart, we're actually at lower compared to where we were start of the year. The old adage, sell stocks in May and run away. So hopefully June, July should be a good level to bargain hunt.
In corporate stories, Oceana Gold Philippines, which made its stock market debut this May, sees slightly lower revenue in the first quarter. It stood at $92.1 million year-on-year. Net income also slid to $11.5 million, with gold and copper sales both down while processing and general costs were higher. This year, OGPI looks to produce up to 135,000 ounces of gold from its Didipio mine and spend as much as $15 million, including on regional exploration. Meanwhile, Dito CME eyes raising up to 4.2 billion pesos from a follow-on offering. This would involve 1.9 billion common shares at an offer price of 2 pesos and 15 centavos apiece. Dito CME says more details on this would be disclosed in a prospectus.
How would you like to get high-speed internet for your home for less than $2 a day? That's right, for about $50 a month, you'll get lightning fast internet. Are you paying less than $50 a month right now for your internet? Then call Whole Home Connect right now for blazing fast internet at $50 a month with no price increases, no hidden fees, no contracts, no equipment fees. It's a great deal. And guess what? You can try it for 15 days. If you don't like it, you get your money back, but you're gonna love it, and you're gonna love the price. Internet for your home for $50 a month. That's less than $2 a day. Plus, no contracts, no equipment fees, and our 15-day guarantee. Call now.
Call 800-555-1212. That's 800-555-1212. Again, 800-555-1212. Don't wait. Call us right now.
Do you need to get your hands on some extra money right now? Maybe $25,000 or more? If you're a homeowner, now is the perfect time to get cash out. While homes in many neighborhoods like yours have gone up in value, you can use the money for anything. It's yours. You can buy an investment property, pay for college, pay off higher interest debt, or make home improvements. A cash out refinance is the perfect solution to get the cash you need. If you need $25,000, $50,000, or even $100,000, now's the time. Home values are up, and so is your equity. We offer you a way to use it. No need to sell your home or use your savings. Call New American Funding now and speak to a cash out refi specialist and see how much cash out you can get.
Call New American Funding at 855-332-3929. That's 855-332-3929. Call 855-332-3929.
Via Times, vital news, vibrant views for the Filipino Asian communities in Chicago. Via Times for your most interesting and exciting reading and your party coverages. Via Times has very interesting columnists. You name it, Via Times has it. Law, Filipino news, dentistry, immigration, humor, serious opinions, health, beauty, mysticism, Bata Corner, showbiz, and intelligently written editorials. Call Via Times at 773-866-0811.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of this show. Today, I have a very interesting Filipino-American guest here today. And he's very well known in the community for what he's doing. It is work as immigration lawyer and also as an entrepreneur, a successful one. Okay, help me welcome Attorney Gerardine. Attorney Gerardine is here now, and we're shooting inside his boxes store right now, and he will be touring us there too. So this is really exciting. Welcome to our show, Attorney Dean.
Hello. Hi, Ate Vero. Thank you for having me in your show. The longest running TV newspaper show in the entire Chicagoland. It's an honor.
Thank you so much, and I thank God for that, for giving us long life to be running our media outfit in the Filipino American community in Chicago. And Attorney Dean has something to say about what he's doing in this community, as this is the celebration of the Asian American Heritage Month, and he's one of the most successful Asian that live here in Chicago. And okay, Attorney Dean, as an immigration lawyer, how are you helping our country and this country? First thing, first, because that is your major profession.
I had been a lawyer since 1992. I was first admitted to the Philippine Bar in June of 1992. And in 2002, I immigrated to the U.S. and took and passed the Illinois State Bar and was admitted by the Illinois Supreme Court in May of 2006. I started my private practice in the same year. Initially, I dabbled into real estate, uncontested divorce, and immigration. But in the course of time, I focused on immigration, mainly family-based immigration to help family be reunited, to process the immigrant petition of family members, spouses, children, siblings. And also, I process employment-based immigration. My concentration is the processing of immigrant petition for nurses, for therapists, and other healthcare workers, because I am fortunate to have clients in various states, nursing homes and hospitals. Because of these clients scattered in different states, I am able to help our kababayan get sponsored directly by these nursing homes. Some of these nursing homes are in California, in New York, New Jersey, Florida, Arizona, Las Vegas, mostly in Illinois. How I do it? I simply match a nurse with the nursing home that they prefer. If they prefer to work in New York, I match them with my client in New York. They talk, they determine the salary, and once everything is agreed, housing accommodation, salary, I start the process. And the difference with what I do is my clients deal directly with the nurse. There are no recruiters involved because the nursing homes, the hospitals save in the process. I encourage them to give the savings to the nurses in the form of high salary and housing accommodation. That's why with the nurses that I help, some of them end up getting free accommodation for 12 months for their entire household. You can find that in any other sponsorship. And also the salary is high. For example, in Cook County, the prevailing wage set by the Department of Labor is only $32.16 per hour. Yet my clients pay as high as $40 per hour. Some of my clients in Chicago are the St. Bernard Hospital, the West Suburban Wise Hospital, the Elevate Care, the Aperian Care. So with this direct petitioners, our kababayans, the nurses, get the best benefit in the form of high salary and free accommodation. So I am so blessed, Ate Vero, that in 2016, I decided to give back to my island of origin. I come from the island of Samar. So in January of 2016, I thought of doing something that will help the poor farmers in my island. As you know, the island, the main source of income of the island is mainly coconut. So I thought if I would intercrop the coconut farm with cacao, then I would increase the yield of the farm. I would increase the income of the farmers. So 2016, I planted thousands of cacao trees, 5,000 initially. And then after 5 years, they started to bear fruits. I got a lot of harvest, and my problem is how to dispose of them. My farmer initially tried to turn them into tablea, but the local economy, the local market could not absorb them. So I tried talking to traders in the hope of selling them to chocolate makers. But the price that they were willing to pay was very low, not even sufficient for me to cover the overhead expenses, to pay for the salary of the workers, the gasoline, fertilizer. You know, when you cut the grass using grass cutters, we need gasoline because we're talking about several hectares of land. So because of that, I got challenged. I cannot let my efforts end in vain. I want this to succeed. So the only way to succeed is by processing the beans directly, by having full control of the production of the harvest into chocolates. And so the idea of setting up a chocolate shop in Chicago came into being. So we set up the chocolate shop in July of 2021, and it started processing our beans, roasting them, refining into chocolates. So it's basically a 3-bar chocolate shop. We bring raw beans from Samar, from our farm in Samar, ship them to Chicago through DHL, and turn them into chocolates from within our chocolate shop. And if you may, Ate Vero, I will tour you around to the chocolate shop.
Please take us around your very successful, I mean, really very nice. I've been there. A very nice chocolate store and manufacturing store too of chocolates.
Okay, let's start with the front. So this is the when you enter the chocolate shop, you will see a painting. Well, this is the painting of the daughter of one of our friends. She painted a cacao pod held by a farmer's hand. So that's what you will see when you enter. And then after that, the various awards, international awards that we garnered. We won awards at the International Chocolate Awards, the equivalent of the Oscars among chocolate makers. We won in the Americas competition, and those who won in the Americas, we competed in the world competition. The winners in Asia, in Europe, in the Americas, we competed, and we also won. For example, this is the silver award that we got last November 2023 for our Pili Dates Praline. This is a world category, meaning winners from Europe, from Asia, from Americas were considered, and we got the silver. So those are the many awards that we got, and these are the products. Our bonbon, our friends, we call them friends bonbon because the teacher, the one who taught us how to make chocolate, is a French pastry chef. But yet, we incorporate the Philippine product. For example, this one is a coconut bonbon. Here's the calamansi bonbon that won the World Award in 2022. Calamansi caramel. We have the kiwi coconut, the guava, the ube. Here's the Pili Dates. Pili Dates won silver in last year's International Chocolate Award. The award ceremony was held in Florence, Italy. So, and these are the chocolate bars. For example, this is the dark chocolate candied orange peel. The label contains the award that this chocolate bar received from the International Chocolate Awards. Our chocolate bar is named to honor the place where we got the beans. For example, this one is Summer Island chocolate, 66%. It means it contains 66% cacao and the rest is cane sugar. The other one is Sobok, 85%. It means the content of the cacao is 85. It's too high. Other chocolate makers are afraid to go as high as 85 because the chocolate bar will become bitter. Yet we are not afraid because we are confident of the way we nurtured the trees and the fermentation that we did for the trees. The beans, the trees that we grow are grown naturally. We use vermicast to nourish them, and also the seaweeds that is abundant in the island of Samar. When I started the cacao farm, I got a problem with the cost of the fertilizer. So what I did, I started producing my own fertilizer. Samar is a coastal island. Calbayog is a coastal island. So what we did, we harvested seaweeds along the shore and fermented them into bioorganic foliar fertilizer. Seaweeds fermented with molasses. So this is the cacao beans that we ship from our farm. When we ship the beans, we ship it using the Grain Pro bag to preserve the aroma of the beans. And the beans are roasted for 120 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes approximately, depending on the type of roast, whether it is medium or bold roast. When the beans are roasted, this is a roasted beans. We put it in a winnower. This is the winnower. The purpose of the winnower is to crack the beans. We put them here, and it cracks the bean and separates the nibs from the shell. The shell goes in this bag, and the nibs go to this bin. This is how a nib looks like. Yes. So this is a nib. Natalia is still separating some shells that were able to join the nibs when they were separated. Natalia, say hi. Natalia is from Ukraine. Okay, now we go to the production. This is the production area. So this is the melanger, but we make the chocolates. We put them in these stone grinders. This is actually a stone grinder. This is a stone grinder. The nibs are ground for 3 days. This is how it looks. A pair of stones that continuously turn for 3 days to reduce the particles of the nib so that they will become imperceptible. Below 20 microns. This is Chef Noel is making the dredges, and his assistant is Jaden. What are you doing, Jaden? Raspberry. So Jaden is making a dredgy. We are using a panning machine to coat the flavor with whatever chocolate we want. So this is a raspberry flavor. This is another tempering machine. You will notice we have different tempering machines because we have different flavors. We have dark chocolates, and we have the milk chocolate. We have to separate them. This is the tempering machine for the milk chocolate. And this is another tempering machine for the bonbons. When we enrobe the bonbon, this dark chocolate, 62%, is the one that we use. So that's the tour of our chocolate shop.
Amazing, amazing. I'm telling you. What you just showed us looks like a multi-million dollar industry. And you know, I really congratulate you for for building this kind of business in Chicago, because the business is connected to the Philippines, and also with what you're doing as an immigration lawyer. I know you have a big help out there, and your can you please introduce your angel, your help, and your assistant and your partner to our viewing audience, your wife, your beloved wife?
Yeah, this would not have been possible without my wife agreeing to be trained by Chef Jan Nigold, a French chocolatier. So during the hard lockdown in 2020, when everybody were confined in the respective homes, Chef Jan would come to our house from Mondays through Saturdays, from June to November, training Celine in a one-on-one setting. So she no longer works as a nurse. She is full-time as a housewife, attending to our two kids, and of course attending to our chocolate shop. So here's Celine.
Hello. Hi, Miss Aileen. How are you? Welcome to our show and congratulations for all.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
And for the family. Please say something because Mother's Day is coming up. And she has some great news for many mothers there, or daughters or children who would like to give gifts to chocolate gifts to their mothers. All right, Celine, you're on.
Hi. We have a promo going on in Chalks and Boxes that's located in 4731 North Cumberland in Norwich. And we have a 15% discount in store and online. Actually, it's already starting, and it will be over on Mother's Day. Plus, we have a special edition of a chocolate heart. Let me show it to you. A breakable chocolate heart, especially made for mothers. If you break this dark chocolate heart, there's some assorted drudgies in the middle and a surprise chocolate heart bonbon with the flavor of raspberry compote with vanilla ganache. So this is really a good treat for all the mothers out there. They really deserve this. You just break the chocolate heart, not your mother's heart. So please come and make a reservation if you can come on time. But we only have limited offers.
Can you our viewing audience how much that costs?
This costs $35 only. In store only. We cannot order this online because this is very fragile. We cannot ship it. So it needs to be picked up in store.
All right.
Perfect gift for all the mothers there.
Oh my God, I've never seen anything like that before. So, all right. Thank you, Celine. Anything else that you want to announce?
That's it. We are just looking forward to everybody coming over, buying some special treat for their mothers and for their mother figures in their life.
All right.
Happy Mother's Day in advance.
Mother's Day to you too. And Attorney Dean, thank you so much. Thank you for gracing our show today. And well, you better keep our audience updated on what's going on in your store out there, okay? For any special sales and everything like this Mother's Day gift. It's amazing. I really like that box. Wow. I'm going to your store soon, right away.
Anytime. Thank you.
Just around my neighborhood, and thank you for gracing our show today. Attorney Gerardine, and Celine Din. Thank you.
Thank you, Ate Bella.
At maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Ako po si Veronica. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, dadan! Yan! Dito na! Perfect!
It's more fun in the Philippines.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of the show. Today, I have a very interesting, very exciting guest in the show who is a lady entrepreneur in our community. Her name is Auntie Anu, and help me welcome Auntie Anu, the owner, president, and CEO of BNA Health Providers. And we are going to learn more about this company. And it's very exciting because it's about health. All right. Welcome to our show, Anne.
Thank you for having me, Tita Veron. And it's my pleasure to introduce my business. So, by the way, my name is Antiana, owner of the BNA Health Provider. It's a visiting doctor for seniors and homebound patient.
Visiting doctors.
Yes.
It's been a long time that I've heard of that, visiting doctors.
Yeah, so my company provide service that you get from your doctor's office. I was been a nurse by profession for quite some times, and I saw the problem of the family members. So I think to myself, I said, why not bringing the service in their homes? So I provide the service that you can get from your doctor's office without leaving your home.
Okay, just like the olden times, huh? I remember when I was a little girl, our doctors used to visit our home. And wow, that's very exciting. So how is the process? How many doctors do you have in your employ?
Yes, at the moment, being a health provider, have 4 doctors.
And is there a certain area of coverage?
We cover entire Illinois.
Entire Illinois. Wow.
Yes.
And is there some kind of specialized doctors that you send out?
My doctors are all in family practice, most of them. If the patient needs some special doctors, we refer them so they can meet those doctors.
Okay. I am wondering, what is the difference between having a doctor? I mean, I know there are 3 kinds of, you visit your own doctors and a visual doctor and a visiting doctor. What's the difference?
Yes, the good thing about having a visiting doctor is because we provided, like what I said a while ago, we provide at your own home setting. And also if we order like X-ray, blood work done, EKG, all of those things going to be come to your house. You don't have to go anywhere. So it's like, and even the prescription delivered to your doorstep. Instead of you going out or you doing a virtual, this and my expertise in my business, it's just everything in your home, and the doctor, you can talk to the doctor right away. Anything you need and anything that have health concern, my doctor will take care of it, and my staff are very, very professional and reliable.
Do you also have a team of nurses and therapists at the same time?
Yeah, we collaborate with a home health facility because they're the one who's cater those services.
So there's the difference between home health facilities and your business, right? The
Yeah, so the difference of visiting doctor in a home health, the start of care starts from us, from my company. In order for the home health to start the care for the patient, so my doctor were older, we'll order a visiting doctor. So we write an order for them with MD notes and everything in order for them to see the patient. So it has to be, and my company comes first. That's why everything starts from the visiting doctor.
I see. Okay. Wow. Is this covered by insurance, Medicare, etc.?
Yes, basically all the services that we provide, including home health services, is covered under Medicare, but it has to be a straight Medicare because right now the Medicare was trying to partnership with the private, and that's the problem that our seniors don't understand, that the Medicare offer a few benefits, like they have like $100 free, but they don't realize they're losing a lot of service, like home health service. If you take those HMO and PPO insurance through Medicare with as your secondary, the Blue Cross Blue Shield, you're missing all of those benefits that you're supposed to be getting at your home, those services that you've been work and paid for during those years that you've been working. So like I always educate the elderly, when you apply for your Medicare, making sure that you have the traditional, so you can get all the benefits that you need, that you're entitled for because you work hard for it.
Okay. Wow. So I wonder if the Medicare is really all for this.
Yes, because they were trying to save money for, and also the care of the patient that needs less going to the ER. Most of the patient, that's why we have to be very thorough to follow up with them. So in order for us and Medicare to prevent the patient coming in and out of the emergency room.
And that way, it's a savings for them, right?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, the approach is really fairly new in this country, but I know that in some third world countries, they do this, and which I like because it's giving the patients the personal touch, right? And you, as the founder of this company, how how were you able to think about it and to introduce it to the state of Illinois?
It's just like I've been doing my visiting nurse for a few years during my career, and it's in my passion, it's in my heart to help the elderly. So I just, I start doing it. It's a struggle at the beginning because you have to establish everything, your name, your company name, and it's hard to find a good doctor nowadays. But because they know who I am, my company is that, I should say, it's good. That's why I have 4 doctors with me. They're really very good doctors, I should say. And I'm so proud of that, and that they're being part of my company.
Are they young or retired doctors?
They're all retired doctors.
Okay. Well, that's good because they are experienced and
Yes.
gives them something to do. Yeah.
Right, right. And they also love doing it because, they want to keep going. They want to continue the oath that they promised and sworn. Same as I.
Okay. So, how old is your company?
My company is in the business for 5 years.
Still young, but
Yes.
you are. Do you see progress improvement in what you're doing for the last 5 years?
Yes, very much. A lot of improvement, a lot of patients, and a lot of home health community that wanting to work with my company because we use in our documentation we use Practice Fusion, which is that's the best thing that we can do because I'm a nurse. I know the words and the abbreviation of everything, so it's easy for us to transfer that. You know.
Okay. Are there other companies like yours visiting doctors, the companies somewhere in the country? I mean, in other states?
Yes, I know there's one in Las Vegas. I know because one of my colleagues, she's the one who introduced me to this business. That's why I have my own. But I know in Illinois I think we have few. Yeah, we have few of here.
Just two? Wow.
No,
Really?
not only two. We got few. It's just like some of them are like they've been in the business for quite some times, maybe, and transferred to different ownership and stuff like that. But
So do you consider yourself the pioneer of this visiting doctors business?
I should say I am.
Wow, congratulations, Ed.
Thank you. Thank
so
you.
proud of you. Very good. See, another successful Pinay in health business. Okay, Ed, before we sign off, please say something to our viewing audience about your business. I mean, even
To all, yeah, sure. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to Veron again. And to all viewers of this TV, please you can search us through Google www.bahealthproviders.com. You can see our service and you can leave a comment or if you want a service from one of my doctors, please go ahead and call us or send us an email and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. And like what I said, you don't have to leave your home. We cater the service at your own home setting without leaving the house, getting the service that you need at your doctor's office.
love it. Wow. And the annual of DNA Health Providers. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for gracing our show today. And I'm proud. I'm proud of you. Proud of what you're doing. And okay. And please keep us posted in your future. Okay.
Thank you so much, po.
Maraming salamat, and maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Ako po si Veronica. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.
Bye.
This is a prayer and a reminder. All we have is now. Anak, umuwi ka na.
Worldwide this morning, growing concern over a growing health crisis.
The World Health Organization has just declared that this is a pandemic.
Hi. I can't hug you. Don't touch me.
Over the last several days, we have seen peaceful demonstrations.
Protests over police brutality continued here in Austin.
Remember when you started going to college? You came home a liberal?
Dad, please.
That's what we do to you guys in school.
All these people that we never met and never will meet because of what had happened to them. It's just too much.
The way that our family communicates is not necessarily, it's not great.
What advice would you give for those of us that are struggling?
Deal with it.
I think the norm for our community has been to just stay silent and like keep to your own business.
I could definitely be doing more than I'm doing right now, and I know that others can as well.
What if someone is called from God to be an activist?
I can answer that question.
Shouting revolution, oh wow, breaking each tradition.
You don't believe in the Black Lives Matter movement?
An advocacy group reporting at least 3,800 anti-Asian hate incidents since last March.
I'm kind of conflicted. I'm like, maybe I should move home and be here with them.
I hope that this moment makes you take a step forward and a step together in the right direction.
In order for a subject to not be taboo in our community, there always has to be like someone to start that conversation.
You speak up for me when I can't speak up for myself. And I've seen you do that for other people.
I see a lot of people who just kind of cut off friends and family, and I don't think I can do that. I love my parents.
This is a symbol of our voices. If you look at your neighbors around you, you will see who stands with you, who stands for you.
At least I know that you can stand up. That's the thing I'm so happy about.
We would like to welcome all of you to Baladna Jewelry. We have a very big selection of 21 karat gold jewelry imported from the Middle East, from Dubai, Saudi, and Bahrain. And we have a very big selection of diamond. We offer free financing for 6 months, and we have a layaway system which you can leave your stuff for 3 months. We repair gold and we buy old gold. Welcome to Baladna Jewelry.
Salamat po.
Good afternoon, this is Bridget Karina Quater bringing you this week's local news from our community. On June 18th, 2023, the Baha'i International Community launched a campaign entitled Our Story is One, honoring the execution of 10 Baha'i women on June 18th, 1983 in Shiraz, Iran. After months of torture and imprisonment, they were taken in the night and hanged without the knowledge of their families. Most were in their 20s, the youngest was only 17 years old. Their sole crime was their belief in the Baha'i faith, which promotes gender equality, something that is absent and criminalized in Iran. As the campaign reaches the 1-year mark, the Baha'i of the United States invites you to join 2 exciting events honoring the heroism of these women who gave their lives in the pursuit of justice. Our Story is One art exhibit. Featuring artists from around the United States, the exhibit shows their works using multiple mediums from tapestries and quilts to stained glass and paintings. There will be an additional digital display showing other art submissions, music, and a short film. Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle and the Cook County Justice Advisory Council announced a request for qualifications for community-based organizations that provide housing services and an array of wraparound support services for individuals facing housing insecurity, including those with criminal justice system involvement. Supportive housing options are a critical need across the country, and here in Cook County, particularly for our most vulnerable residents, said Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle. This week is National EMS Emergency Medical Services Week, and the Illinois Department of Public Health, IDPH, is marking the occasion with its annual awards acknowledging meritorious service in providing emergency medical assistance. This year is the 50th anniversary of the first National EMS Week, created in 1974. Then President Gerald Ford authorized the creation of Emergency Medical Services Week to recognize the professionals who work in the field and provide essential life-saving care to people in medical emergencies. EMS professionals have one of the most challenges and difficult jobs in healthcare, said IDPH Director Dr. Samir Vora. I am thrilled to celebrate these hard-working and dedicated professionals, not just during this EMS week, but every week. We thank you all for your service and your daily impact that you make in improving the health and safety of Illinois residents. An Illinois district attorney says the state's no-cash bail law is allowing for some criminals to remain free pending a court appearance. The Illinois Supreme Court declared the legislation ending cash bail constitutional. Beginning on September 18, 2023, Illinois courts no longer used a cash bail system.
Instead, they use a pretrial release system, as allowed by the Pretrial Fairness Act, found in the Safety, Accountability, Fairness, and Equity Today (SAFE-T) Act, approved in early 2021. The Federalist Society hosted a discussion with legal experts on an update around bail reform after 9 months. Cook County Treasurer Maria Papas recognized a Filipino entertainer with an award during an Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month celebration. Lou Ella Rose Cabolana was among 14 people honored with certificates of excellence during a ceremony Friday, May 17th at the Cook County Treasurer's office in downtown Chicago. This country was built on immigrants who have a specific identity, language, and culture, and we're trying to keep that alive today, Papa said. That's why our website is in 127 languages. That's all for today. Thank you for watching our news this week. This is Bridget. See you next time.
It's more fun in the Philippines.